triggered a section of Kenyan, and it made me realize that we don't understand that all forms of oppression and injustices are intersectional. The intersectionality of oppression and injustices is something a section of us Kenyans don't understand. So I took a moment to, it was hard, and it was so hard. How are we together with reject finance bill and Ruto must go? Oh, finally, I was struggling. So I was, should I start or just continue? I should start. Oh my days, I was talking to myself. I was saying that I'm going to take a moment and talk about the parallels, or rather the similarities between the what the Kenyan youths are going through and the Palestinian struggle. So I was describing a certain incident and discovery I had made. As Kenyans, when we came together to say, reject the finance bill, or rather Ruto must go, we were all together. Suddenly we had one voice. But I came out and said, like I usually have, and kept my stand that we should free Palestine. Palestine should be free. So a section of people on the internet started some sort of discourse saying, no, we are not going there. And I was insisting that all forms of oppressions and injustices are intersectional. You cannot claim to stand for one thing and then leave another. You cannot pick what struggles to support and choose. You cannot. They are all intersectional. And I need the Kenyan youth to understand that. Mashallah, there's a lot of support in Kenya for Palestine and the Palestinian people. But we can do better, I think. We can do better. Someone just randomly and casually says they support Israel. You don't even know what's going on. There's videos of kids being bombed, and I don't know, the Palestinian war and genocide is the most documented genocide and yet the most underlooked. And I think there's a lot of similarities and parallels that I'm just going to go through. So the first one is how we all have leveraged social media platforms. So the Palestinian people, we see all of them. We sympathize, we feel them, because they show us every day on social media that this is what is happening in their country. The world is still not listening. So we see videos every single day. We see videos, we see pictures on social media. So the Palestinian struggle has leveraged on social media to bring out the message and the struggle. That is what the Kenyans have done too. So the Gen Z protest last year also, I think, started on social media. So it all started on social media, and we leveraged all the social media platforms to bring about changes and be loud about the oppression. So social media, I think that's literally the most powerful tool we have now. The most powerful tool to demand for accountability, for justice, to call out the genocide. The most powerful tool we have right now. I'm in Kenya, but I'm sending my solidarity to the Palestinian people on social media. I hope they see it. I hope they feel it. So social media is one common thing we have in this struggle, and we're going to use it really well. And I urge every one of you to keep supporting Palestinian online. The least we can do. It's the least we can do. So leveraging on social media platform. And the second one is resource mobilization. I think social media, at least for me, during the Gen Z protests, I spearheaded the fundraise of 31 million Kenyan shillings to help with the victims of police brutality, those who are in the hospital and those who had been murdered, to facilitate their burial. So I think the Palestinian struggle too has the resource mobilization, people coming together to donate. You see links every day on social media. urging you to donate to a certain Palestinian cause, and it's really well supported. We can do better, but I see a lot of support on resource mobilization. So again, it's connected with social media too. The resource mobilization in each and every struggle is essential, and it's something we've seen too. And I urge you all to donate to these Palestinian causes too. We are the only ones, genuinely, we are the only ones we have. The solidarity and the love across all continents. So the second one is resource mobilization. The third one is police brutality. In Kenya, it's police brutality, and the Palestinian is the resistance, is the military crackdown. The military crackdown of Palestinian people. We have, honestly, sorry, the Palestinian topic is very personal for me. I don't remember any time or anywhere we mention Palestine and my heart doesn't sink. So the military crackdown on the Palestinians for years and years and years go hand in hand with what we're experiencing in Kenya currently, the police brutality. The police brutality, as we've seen mostly last year, where they've killed, brutally murdered and maimed and armed the youths on the streets. So we have lost over 70 of our youths. They didn't have to die. No one had to die, but they were shot, brutally maimed, murdered, and killed. That is what is currently happening in Palestine. So for Palestine, they are murdering, bombing kids. I don't understand. This is the worst. I don't even know if there's ever going to be another worst case of genocide and inhumanity I have ever seen. The worst. And I think they go hand in hand. The police brutality and the military crackdown in Palestine. I'll stop reading now and just say a few words before I finish and insist on the intersectionality of oppression and injustices. You cannot choose, you can never choose to support one side of injustice and leave out the rest. We say free Palestine. We say Ruto must go. We say reject police brutality. We say we stand with everyone. Everyone. I urge everyone to continue being loud, to continue this fight. The Palestinian youths, they've taken away their future, their dreams. The same thing is also happening in Kenya. They've taken away our dreams, our tomorrow. We're just struggling each and every day. So I think I'll leave at that and insist on the intersectionality of oppression and injustices. Thank you.